Well, to discuss that a bit further, now joined with Mr. Nasser al-Omari, who is a writer and political commentator, who's joining us live now via Skype from New York. Sir, thanks a lot for joining us. Now, how do you react to Mr. Hagel saying that he now has essentially at some point some sort of evidence that Syria used chemical weapons against these insurgents?
Well, this is, I think, a serious landmark in the conflict in Syria, because if you remember, President Barack Obama laid a marker, I think it was last year, when he said, if chemical weapons are used in Syria, then the United States will have to act. And I think if this evidence that the United States says it has turns out to be true, then I think the United States of America will will probably act because President Obama has made it clear that that was the red line that the Assad regime should not cross. So it's a serious development, and it's based on photographic, as news agencies are saying now, as well as physiological evidence, as the Israeli and the French intelligence are saying. So this is a major development.
But then, Mr. al-Omari, can any of this evidence really be trusted?
Well, we have seen, evidence for example, during the invasion of Iraq, which turned out to be absolutely false. So there is doubt about all these reports coming out right now when there is movement on the ground. For example, in Jordan, there are Marines in Jordan now being stationed on the Syrian border. And there is a movement and there is development inside Syria to indicate that there is willingness, to probably put an end to the Assad regime. So yeah, in a way, this is very suspicious, and it's reminiscent of previous American allegations of chemical weapons in Iraq, for example. I mean, nuclear weapons in Iraq, which turned out, of course, to be a false premise for a very, very bloody war. So you are right. It's very doubtful at this point, what this evidence means.
All right, we'll have to leave it there now, but of course, we do appreciate your insight, as always. That's Mr. Nasser al-Omari speaking to us live from New York.